Another interesting development, Apple appears to be getting a little friendlier. They're going to start selling Microsoft's Xbox controller, or they already have. Started selling the Xbox controller on the Apple website. Now, you brought this story to my attention. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're working together.
What do you think about that, Will?
I think it's cool. I think it's good. I think it's cool. Apple, I think they created Apple Arcade, and if they were to create a controller, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just, at least right now, this is the interim, and Microsoft is on their site. It's interesting.
Gaming.
Interesting. Yeah.
Gaming is bringing the mega brands together. Well, in the earlier story, what was it we were talking about where there was a crossover? Oh, with Microsoft and Android. Microsoft and Google. They say, okay, we'll make this duo, and we're going to throw Android on there, and it's cool, and we'll be fine with it, and people will benefit. This is another example of that. You have this Apple Arcade product. Many people are already familiar with the Microsoft Xbox controller layout. If you don't have a better version engineered right now, who cares? Sell it. Who cares if you didn't make it? Sell it. Make people's lives easier.
Right.
That said, it's important to note, you can generally get it for less than $60 if you buy it elsewhere.
Yeah.
So Apple's charging you full pop.
As they do.
I mean, it's just worth mentioning. Don't buy it here if you are going to buy it, or buy it there because it's in stock and it's free shipping, and you can pick it up. So the pickup button being there also implies it may show up in the store.
Right.
You might see a bigger push for Apple Arcade in general with accessories aimed at improving your arcade experience. They could have one of those, like a module in the store. Something like this. Now, Apple also published an official video on how to pair an Xbox wireless controller with Apple TV, iPad, iPhone. It also works with Mac on the latest operating system, though I hear the latest operating system has some issues, so maybe don't rush to upgrade to Catalina. But nonetheless, this controller is going to work natively with those various operating systems, and of course, that will unlock a better Apple Arcade experience for you than what you're capable of getting without a controller. And Apple making the official video, I think, is also significant. They're not just quietly selling it. They're almost encouraging it at that point. Now, Apple is not listing the Sony controller. If you're a Sony person, a PlayStation user, and you're comfortable with the Sony controller, it also works. It's also supported. But for whatever reason, Apple chose to officially support, or sell, not support. They chose to sell the Microsoft controller over the Sony controller for whatever reason, but both of them will work.
Yes.
So you're supported on either side, regardless of which controller is more comfortable to you. Get out there, kids, and try Apple Arcade. You don't have to do that.
Apparently, they have really good games.
You're into it?
Games. I've just read.
You didn't give it a shot yet. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Will?
Yeah, with the Xbox controller.
I don't know. I'll see how it goes.